Hello, welcome to ListCast, where the best things in the world come to be judged. On this episode,
superpowers we'd most like to possess, with special guests Jeff May and Ron Swallow.
Hey everybody, welcome to ListCast.
Yeah, all right. Welcome to ListCast.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Is it?
It sure is.
Well, I just took an hour and 45 minutes to drive about 10 miles.
Yeah, that's Los Angeles.
driving in L.A. Driving in L.A.
Driving in LA.
Everybody drives in L.A.
Driving in LA. That was a good song me and Jeff just wrote about
Yeah, it
driving
was-
in LA.
we wrote
hey
that
everybody,
song.
Ron
It's the best
Swallow
song
is here.
I've ever heard.
Sing your song
Ron,
now.
I was introducing you. I would ask you to not talk over me while I do that.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Swallow's here.
Hi, guys. I'm very attractive, but I'm not as attractive as Jeff May.
It's true.
And Jeff May, who's not as attractive as me, is also here.
That is also true.
Yeah, no one's as attractive as you.
We're a room full of comedians.
Yeah.
The funny stuff,
Oh,
guys.
jokes.
Just one
I thought
shot.
I was going for the rim shot and I hit the gunshot. There we go.
There we go.
Whoops.
Uh,
So this is ListCast. Ed Greer's also in the room. He was on ListCast last week, and Ron Swallow was sitting off in the periph.
Yeah.
And now they have switched spots.
Yeah, we're now doing a podcast together, and it's
A
on
likely
Tuesday.
story.
Yeah.
You two.
right now, we're doing a podcast together. Stop promoting other shit.
I'm not doing that till later.
Yeah.
Jeff May's actually going to be on our podcast.
I am.
And probably you as well, Adam.
Oh, yeah, don't mind me.
Sweet.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to do
And,
it.
and like any child that would be here, Ed is playing with his iPad.
He's drawing.
It's like
Right,
like
right.
any child that would be here while their parent does something. The kid just has the
Ed
babysitter.
we got Ed a pop-up book app.
Yeah, Ed is actually the courtroom artist. He's going to draw this up.
So let's go through the rules quick. We're talking about superpowers we wish we had.
Yeah.
From like movies, TVs, just fictional characters. It could be anything.
Right.
It's our goddamn show. We make the rules around here. And the way it's going to work, we're each going to go around the room, go through our picks one at a time. We'll explain why we picked the things we did. And then after we do that, that'll give us a list of 15. Then we go around the room and we each kick 2 off the list.
Yeah.
That takes us down to 9. And then Ed Greer is going to do our save.
This is a great save too, because if there's one other person I know on the planet that knows all about the intricacies of these, it would be Ed Greer. So I'm very happy that he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in trouble, though.
Why? Because you gave him an old-fashioned in the car on the way here, so
Yeah.
he's going to save one of yours.
Are you still trying to bring back old fashioned for hand jobs? Well, let's get to it. Who wants to go first?
I will defer to the visitor.
Sure. All right.
What do you got, Ron?
My first one.
Wrong. No. Kick it off.
My first one says Spider Sense.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
who is that? What superhero is that?
Spider-Man.
Oh, who is that from?
It's funny because me and Ed were arguing a little bit about it. He likes the movie version because he kind of feels like instead of him knowing when danger and almost being psychic about it, it's more like he has super heightened senses.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of just knowing when danger is coming and being able to react to it.
Yeah.
And if you do have to get in fights, or if someone's going to say, I would love it if you specifically, it would like if someone was going to be mean to you, it also warned you. That'd be fun. Then you could have comebacks prepared for how ugly that person is, or
You don't already have those ready for?
Oh, well, I mean, I
anybody that
usually
you
do.
meet?
I mean,
You
usually.
ain't roasting the shit out of everybody you meet as soon as you meet them.
No, and I'm not mean boys in it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mean Boys.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the Spider Sense. That was on my preliminary list, so
Yeah.
you're not going to get much of a fight from me on that one.
Yeah.
Now, but here's the thing too: is that you have that you have like whatever the Spider Sense is, but do you have without the sort of speed, you're left at a mild disadvantage of like.
I mean, it
Just
depends.
a slow ass spider.
Yeah, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna get hit, and
Well,
I did.
I'm
and
already-
I did get hit.
I'm
You're a
I'm
quick
already a
little
little bit of a
bastard,
martial artist, so it just add.
Oh,
for me, it would
okay.
be helpful.
All right. So Spider Sense. That's a good first pick. Jeff,
No,
what do you
why
got,
don't why don't
bitch?
you go?
Oh, you want me
Yeah,
to go
ahead.
first?
Yeah.
Well, I have an unconventional sort of list because this category isn't my strong suit. So we'll see how it goes. What do I want to do first? Batman's butler. I want an old white manservant taking care of all my needs. I want him pressing up my suits. I want him making sure my weapons are in tip-top shape. I want
You want a geriatric squire.
So wait a minute.
I want all of those things. Yeah.
So doesn't that just mean you want to be Batman then?
No,
Yeah,
because
no, I don't want to have to fucking fight crime and shit. I just want a dude to wait on me hand and foot.
Okay, so how
and just make sure my life is proper and smooth.
Look, I'm not trying to railroad your own podcast that you created on your own network.
Okay, but let's
But-
hear it.
But
I assume I'm
Where?
going to
That-
like this. Since
that
you
is
just said it that
not
way.
a superpower.
Oh yeah, do you have a butler?
No, but that's not a power.
None of us have butlers, so I feel like that. I feel like
Yeah.
it takes quite a bit of power.
I gotta
to
be
have
honest.
A butler.
I've only seen butlers on TV and in comic books.
Yeah, yeah. You ever seen a butler in real life?
I mean,
That's fair.
Batman's butler.
I gotta be honest. I've seen more Iron Man suits than I have seen butlers in real life. To be honest, like
no. I mean, you know what? Now you guys have a point. I'm going to go ahead and concede,
Even
even though it's ridiculous.
Excuse me.
Well, basically, what you've said is for a superpower, you want to own a person.
yeah. Thank God Ed Greer's not on this
Yeah.
because that would make it awkward.
No, it's cool. I said I want to own a white person.
Oh, okay. It's almost like revenge too. So in two ways, you're getting a superpower
Yes.
and revenge
I am finally getting revenge for slavery.
Yeah.
Good point.
for other people.
oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
On a
unless you're Irish.
on a British guy.
Oh, good pick, Adam. What do you got, Jeff?
All right, I'm gonna start with one that this was the one. This is legitimately the first one that came to me, and I'm like, this isn't gonna make it to the end. But I would kill for the Punisher's determination.
What?
And to which I absolutely think that's a superpower because that motherfucker doesn't give up, and I give up on shit all the time, and think about how famous you'd be in comedy if you had his determination. Like anybody, if you were as determined to he's relentless. Like the dude just never stops
Killing
coming after
people.
Well, for sure, but that's because that's his goal.
Yeah.
He doesn't give up on a
Kill
goal.
bad guys,
The
yeah.
dude sets his sights on something and he goes for it.
So you want to be Eric Bana in Munich?
Yeah, it would be Eric Bana.
Yeah, right. That'd be pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Or John Wick.
Yeah,
Yeah, John Wick, good.
Like that level of determination, because no human is that determined.
Right.
Think about who's that determined? Like Isaiah Thomas in the NBA. Like that's all I can think of is somebody that's like a tiny little guy that's like Spud Webb. That would be a guy that's that determined. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this thing that's impossible.
Right.
Like the Punisher does that. Like he knows he's never gonna be done, but he still just consistently goes after it over and over and over again. Like holy shit. Like that blows my mind that because again he's not a super powered guy. He's just like an old.
I think we can
vet.
count that. I think
He's
we can
just
count
an
that
old
as a
vet, but
superpower.
God damn it, he just
What I like about that pick is it makes my pick seem legitimate. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, since both your picks are bullshit.
Oh wow, Ron
Oh.
Swallow with the quality critiques.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You know how you could have determination? By having determination.
No, that's not true.
No, seriously. You
Because-
could think about it and go, man, I really want to accomplish things, and then accomplish them.
No, nobody could do that.
Yeah.
That's why you can't. That's why I can't. We
Yeah.
can't.
Well, no, I could.
It's inhuman. No, you couldn't.
I just don't feel like it.
Exactly, because you can't. You don't have it
Yeah.
because you don't feel like it. And this guy, he probably doesn't feel like
Are you saying
going
that
out.
all famous people have determination? Something you're saying?
A lot of them do, yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
sure. I like it.
Ron, what's your next pick?
I'm gonna go with teleportation.
That's
Whose teleportation?
See, I was tossing up between Nightcrawler and the Looper guy.
The Looper guy.
No, not Looper.
let's go with
Jumper.
Jumper.
Yeah, isn't that what it was called?
I'd go with Jumper.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Because,
Nightcrawler has a limited scope. He can
Yeah.
only teleport to what he's looking for.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Jumper. on that one because it'd be pretty rad to be able to just go anywhere that you can basically picture. And
you know, you'd
fast.
still be you, right?
Oh, no, that's cool. I'm actually totally cool with that because I'm awesome.
There it is.
The other thing is that
You could roll a blade on the Great Pyramids.
yeah, that sounds great.
Doesn't it?
I mean, probably it's a little too much. It probably mess up my bearings with the sand and stuff, man. You know, then I have to buy new bearings. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know, bearings are expensive. But you know what? I could also just steal from a vault.
You could teleport
Yeah.
into the bearing vault.
I could totally do that. There is a bearing vault for sure.
You could teleport to the Bering Strait. And
I'll
get
tell you
all of
how
the
I
ones
would
that you
really,
want.
if I
That's
could,
where they get them all. Yeah.
if I could
Bering
use,
Strait.
if I could use teleportation, what I'd really like to do is like teleport poop out of my body, so that I wouldn't have to poop.
You don't like taking a shit?
Nah, it's no fun.
So that would be Mr. Brownstone from the Spider-Man Black Cat miniseries
No
by
way.
Kevin Smith and Terry
Is that
Dodson.
true? Is that real?
Yeah, of course it is.
That's awesome.
That's how he would.
I
deliver,
haven't read that.
He would deliver heroin to famous people so they wouldn't get injection sites.
He would
inject.
So they just get a big pile of shit?
He would teleport heroin into their bodies.
So he could teleport anything.
He could
into anything.
teleport. He could teleport external things. Yeah,
That's great.
I hate that I had that just ready to go.
No, that's good for you.
My next pick. Let's. Well, we just talked about drugs. I want Bradley Cooper's drugs from Limitless.
Oh yeah, I was almost thinking about that one. That's a good one.
Because here's the thing: this is my world, so I get an unlimited supply, so I don't have to worry about.
It's a
all of
limitless
that.
supply, you dumb dick.
I get an.
He has an
It's a
unlimited
limitless
supply
supply.
of limitless.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
I don't have the drugs yet. I'm not thinking that fast.
Yeah,
But once I have them, holy shit. The
Can-
world is my oyster. I'm making money in the stock market. I'm sitting back. I'm chilling. And then I'm really doing it. Then I can have the butler.
yeah.
So
Absolutely.
like these two tie into each other.
That's pretty
I feel like the
impressive.
only way to have a butler is to first have the drugs from Limitless, which unlocks your brain's full potential so you can go out and achieve some things in this world.
You could also get super tough. Like if you've ever studied anything or watched anything where it was real, you would learn from that. So like if you
Right, right.
if you've watched fighting, you would learn how to fight from
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I would kick the shit out of Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, I would beat Jeff's ass.
It could probably happen then.
immediately. Yeah, I mean that's
That's
the only way it's
way,
going to happen.
but,
yeah.
yeah.
I never saw Limitless. Can you? Is that what you do? You can like.
It basically takes any memory that you've ever, if anything that you've ever seen or heard, and makes you remember it, and then gives you the information to understand it. If you ever heard the information to understand it, then you would understand it.
Oh.
So if you got it, you would be even better at what you already do, basically. And then on top
Masturbating.
of that,
You'd be the
yeah,
best Uber driver.
yeah. You'd be
I already am.
you'd be able to come in 14 milliseconds. Or make it last as long as you want. You know what I mean? You'd just be able to do whatever you want.
That's
Just
fair.
come for as long as you want. Just 5 minutes blowing it out.
This is what pigs do.
Oh, you're pregnant 66 times. Oh, that was gross. So yeah, I want the drugs.
Limitless drugs. Adam wants limitless drugs.
I want. Yeah, I mean, just like in real life, I want limitless drugs. Jeff, what's your next pick?
All right. I am going to go with. I'll go with one that I think will be pretty high on there. I'm going. I want Yoda's control of the Force.
Yeah,
That's what I want. I want
good.
Yoda's control of the Force.
Specifically Yoda, just so you can show how nerdy you are. Why Yoda specifically?
Well, I mean, Yoda's mastery is at the absolute highest. I mean, there is nobody other than maybe Darth Sidious. But the thing about that is, I don't feel like doing the whole like I'm going to destroy my face with lightning thing. Like that, generally, the Sith, an individual Sith, is more powerful than an individual Jedi. That's kind of the point of the dark side, is that you sacrifice. How you doing back there, by the way, with this conversation?
faster.
Oh yeah. I really give a fuck.
You become more powerful at sort of the expense of your body and general sanity.
Yeah.
With Yoda though, I mean Yoda controls shit hard. He can lift up shit with his mind. I mean it's basically like it's a form of telekinesis. He also is if you count canon of prequel stuff, he's flipping around doing all sorts of shit.
It's telekinesis, Kyle.
And he gets to do flips and shit.
Yeah.
He can like predict. He knows when shit's going on. He basically has spider sense anyway. If you saw episode 3, when he saw that shit was about to go down with Order 66,
Yeah.
fucking cuts a bunch of dudes' head off and then rides Chewbacca like a backpack to safety.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, is it awesome?
I like that you
Was that
threw-
awesome?
I mean,
I
you
like
know,
that you threw flips in there out of all the.
I'd love to do flips.
all the
Like-
magical. Yeah, but like you could like. That's like
I'm not-
Ozzie Smith in the '80s
I
did
can't-
flips.
no, not like this.
This ass is not doing flips, by the way. So that's what I want. I want to, and also we can absorb lightning with his hand.
Yeah, he's real
fucking
good.
dope.
That'd be pretty cool.
You know, dude, you could golf in a lightning storm and never be afraid.
Finally,
You could also get holes in ones every time.
Yeah, you'd be the best golfer on the planet.
no one would golf with you.
Yeah.
That's like what Hawkeye says. Played 18 holes, shot 18. Feel there's nothing else I can do about it.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
You remember Hawkeye from Civil War?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I
You
didn't
didn't-
watch that movie.
You didn't see Civil War?
No, I'm not a big superhero movie guy.
That's weird.
Somebody asked why I didn't pick Anakin. First off, if you go by the original like prequels, they say his midichlorian count is almost as high as Master Yoda's. He actually is not as high as Yoda's. Plus, he becomes an evil robot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
He becomes an evil robot in a cape.
Yeah, I figured that was why you picked Yoda over.
Yeah,
Anakin.
yeah. Yoda just gets to hang out in a swamp alone. Sounds dope as shit.
Ron, what's your next pick?
I am going to go with Reed Richards' plasticity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Plasticity.
I mean, I guess that's the,
The
word.
plasticity of
Being
your
able to-
city, of your city. So you like that Reed Richards, huh? That stretchability?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm sure you remember this. I can just say this too because you'll definitely remember it. There's one where he figures out how to use Cerebro and basically how to become psychic because he did a scan on
That's
on
Earth-X.
on Xavier's brain, and he found out that he can just increase his brain size, and then he's basically got the same powers. So that would be cool. I mean, you have a lot of options to use with that. Plus, you're basically indestructible because it's really hard to tear a thing that just stretches everywhere. And
I
also,
think anybody that had a Stretch Armstrong would disagree with you on this one.
yeah, well, they're not the same. They don't
So-
have the same power. Stretch Armstrong does not have the same power as Reed Richards. Okay.
So
Stretching.
can
Plus-
he kill himself?
Excellent point.
Because
Well-
that's the ability to not kill myself is a superpower I don't want.
Oh.
Because
I mean,
you never know. What
he
if I fall
probably
into
couldn't.
some spy shit and I need to
I mean,
swallow
I
a
think-
cyanide capsule?
I think that he could probably poison himself, right?
Yeah, it's very interesting because I remember
Yeah, I think he could poison himself.
in Ultimate Fantastic Four, they actually established that he actually doesn't even need to breathe anymore. Like his
Yeah.
body absorbs oxygen through his pores. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Nihilism Full asked another great question. Can Reed Richards stretch out his dick?
Of course.
What is this, Mallrats?
Of course.
Is that a question?
Not only
Mallrats?
can it stretch out his
Wow.
not only can it stretch out his dick, but he could make 14 dicks if he really felt like it. They would look like dicks,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he can make it stretch into anything.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
He could
Also, you could do that really cool dance scene from Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, no, he couldn't do that.
No?
Nobody should do that.
That's all I'm talking about.
I do think that he could fuck like 47 chicks.
47. That's a
That's the
very
br-
specific number.
Who would have thought that Ron would
Reed-
show up with the broiest?
Reed Richards
statement?
is literally hentai.
Bunch of people keep wanting us to hold hands
Oh yeah, you should do that.
up here.
We're shaking hands.
Why is this happening right now?
Let's do this. I just called to say
I'm not putting the other one up. I don't
that
want it.
Jeff's gay.
Hey, can you believe that?
But I didn't mean it in a
Well,
bad
he
way.
said you're gay, so I did the dinger we have for when people
I
say
believe in
that.
Jeff's day.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I get it.
I wasn't
It's my
pronunciating
day.
well.
Bitch.
All right.
I
So
get it.
yeah, plasticity.
Plasticity.
How about city?
That was great.
Yeah, I can sing a tiny bit.
I want to be able to manipulate the weather like Storm.
Nice.
There it
Because
is.
I got my limitless drugs. I got my butler. He set me up for my day. I step out the door. It's raining. Fuck that. No, it's not. These plants can go right to hell. I need a churro. They can get their water when I'm in the house the next day.
I thought about this one for a while, and then I thought I would feel like the biggest piece of shit for not like fixing like drought areas in Africa and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I
feel
would
like
do
such a
that.
piece
Like,
of
you would
shit
get
for not
such-
doing that.
But wouldn't I be able to do that? Like, I could just
yeah, you
do
could,
it
but
from,
like then it's
Then you have to spend your whole life being responsible for the entire ecosystem of the planet.
yeah, like
oh yeah, so no, I wouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
would just use it to make sure my personal shit was tight.
Yeah, plus like won't that like I mean wouldn't it like cause like cataclysmic like problems like when weather doesn't move? the way it's
Technically-
Not when the
supposed
sun's shining on me all the time.
I mean, technically, yes, it would affect everything, except for we're living in pretend land right now. So let's say
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't.
think a lot of the things we're picking would like my limitless drugs would probably radically alter the stock market.
Yeah.
The way I would use them, they would anyway.
Yeah. Plus, you
So-
could cure cancer.
Yeah. And that's
Plus, you
gonna
could
put-
also
that's
find-
gonna,
with and then give
that's
people
gonna
cancer.
put that's
with
gonna
all
put
that
people
sun.
out of work.
Plus,
No,
you
you
could
give people all that sun. So
Oh,
then
right,
they get
right.
cancer, and then
And you cure their cancer.
the
Cure cancer.
So you're creating a growth.
plus you can figure out how to copy how to make telomeres constantly copy, and then people just live forever.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, I feel like with those limitless drugs, I could probably just have all the powers.
Yeah.
So should we just stop this podcast now?
No.
Because I want.
No,
No, absolutely
okay.
not.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah,
It is good though. They're good.
I want the weather manipulation. Short for manipulation.
Oh, was that what that
Saves
was?
me time when I talk.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up now. Mine's actually not too far away from where the limitless thing, which is I want Lex Luthor's brain.
Ah.
I want Lex Luthor's brain. I mean, I think Lex Luthor is widely accepted as the smartest person in comics. Like even beyond. Please.
We'll have this argument right now after on my pick.
You can have that with Reed Richards or whatever, but Reed Richards. Also, by the way, if you want, do you want to just give that pick at the same
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Can we just do that? Him give,
My next pick is Reed Richards' brain.
Oh, okay.
and we can just
Yeah,
throw
yeah, yeah.
down over this because Reed Richards' entire life is destroyed by his brain. His marriage falls apart consistently because he's so hyper focused on his work that he never once allows himself to like live a life.
Yeah, that's his own mental problems. If you have the
That's-
brain, that doesn't mean you have to be like that.
That's what mental means. Mental is the brain.
Nah, that's emotions. That's hormones, bro.
That's
I'm taking
all
the
a
brain.
part of your brain. It's all a part of your brain. How can you not establish this? Lex Luthor
I mean,
at
yeah,
least goes
technically
out.
your brain does put out hormones, but if you'd have Lex
Do you not
Luthor's
know
brain,
how brains work?
you're gonna be evil.
No, I don't have to be evil because I don't have Superman
Well,
showing
maybe
up.
I don't have to be hyper focused then.
You won't be able to escape that. The only reason Lex Luthor is evil is because Superman comes in with the ability to destroy anything and everything on the planet with the blink of an eye. Okay?
That's not
And
the
so
only reason
and
he's
Lex
evil.
Luthor, and Lex Luthor says,
There's no
"Fuck
way."
Okay, yeah, maybe he killed his parents. It's not important.
Yeah, he's
but at
also
that
a
point-
scumbag.
Yeah, he's just. Oh, geez, we're not gonna. I mean, I picked the Punisher. Reed Richards is a scumbag.
Yeah,
He
was a good
ignores his.
comeback,
He
Jeff.
ignores his kids. He ignores his wife. He's not a family man. He likes to think he's a family man. But most every Fantastic Four stories beeline.
you're not wrong about that.
Almost every Fantastic Four
Is
stories
Reed is kind of a
B
dick.
plot is that Reed Richards is a piece of shit.
And he does
to
send
his
the Hulk
family.
into a space and doesn't pay enough attention.
He's an emotionally abusive pragmatist. He's like he's his brain.
Hey, maybe
because I thought about
maybe
it.
this is a problem for me because that's just like my dad.
Well, okay, you're bringing shit to the table.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor
I just
is
like my dad's brain. Now I have to take that off the plate. I'm going with something else.
Lex Luthor is evil because Lex Luthor is the way he is because he thinks he's protecting Earth from somebody who could destroy it immediately.
So he's
Now-
Batman in Batman versus Superman,
For the most part,
and then also sort of himself.
Batman. I mean, okay, Lex Luthor and Batman versus Superman was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
beyond that, I thought about Reed Richards' brain, and then I literally thought to myself, I can't pick that because then I would become so focused on my next invention that I would destroy my entire life.
Maybe I should have said Cho Chang's brain then.
Maybe you should have, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't. You
I
picked
know.
Reed Richards.
He's the
brain.
sixth smartest. That'd still be pretty awesome. To be
Yeah,
the
but
sixth. smartest.
Amadeus Cho, you'd be the seventh smartest, but you could also be the Hulk now.
Okay.
See, you gotta know that. All I'm saying is Lex Luthor. I think Lex Luthor is widely considered in comics like the smartest man out there. It's sort of like how the Hulk is considered the strongest, no matter what universe you look at.
What?
Oh God, the Hulk is the strongest. How do you not know that?
Have you seen Death Battle? Haven't you seen Death Battle? Doomsday beats the Hulk.
Ed, are you just watching this or what?
Dude, I love it. I love it.
Superman would throw the Hulk into the sun.
No, he wouldn't. The
Yeah, he
Hulk is
would.
stronger than Superman. He doesn't have the same powers, but the Hulk is obviously stronger than
How
Superman. Much
are you going to
stronger.
prove that?
It's widely accepted.
It's not widely accepted. What idiot accepted that
Widely
the Hulk is
accepted.
stronger?
How many Wizard magazines did I have to read where people were like, because Hulk is the strongest? Letters column. Who's the strongest in all of comics? It's the Hulk.
No.
You can't.
Yeah, in the 80s when everyone was dumb.
First
Superman-
off, Wizard, the
Superman
magazine,
would-
was published
Superman-
in 1991.
Yes, I know
That is
that.
not the 80s.
Superman-
Son of a bitch.
Superman would take Hulk, throw him into another galaxy, into a different sun, and then he would explode and die.
No, he wouldn't, because Superman is not a murderer, number one.
We're talking in theoretical. If we're
There
talking
is
about
no
who's the
theory.
strongest,
It's the Hulk. The
Superman
Hulk
has
is the
moved
strongest.
whole solar systems.
Oh, what did I do to deserve this?
You brought on two
He's
uber
wrong.
nerds.
You brought in wrong.
Fantastic.
You brought on wrong swallow.
Yeah. Oh, that was real creative. Yeah, thanks. Now you've just legitimized every argument I've ever made by making the dumbest joke on the planet.
You are so fucking wrong. So wrong. How could you? Superman's stronger than the Hulk. Fuck you. Superman has eye lasers.
Hey,
and
you know what you
flight.
could
They're
do
not
to the
gonna
Hulk?
Give him the
You know what you could
strongest
do to
thing
the
out there.
Hulk? You could just shoot him with a tranquilizer, and then he'll be like, "Ah," and turn into Bruce Banner.
Have you never read a comic book? That's nothing can pierce his skin. Nothing. There's.
Hey, you know what? You know what could pierce his skin? Superman's fist.
Because he is pretty strong.
Superman has no limits, bro. There's nobody who beats Superman as long as he's within the sun's rays.
You know,
No
Superman.
limit
If you make an
soldier.
argument where he's in like one of his weaker suns, then yes, I'll give you the
No,
Hulk standing
fucking
up to him.
no,
Go
no.
watch Death Battle.
Death battle.
Yeah.
Stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
This is dumb garbage.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're dumb garbage.
Jeff, you asked to be able to do these picks at the same
That's
time.
fine, and I told you I was going to decimate that Reed Richards brain bullshit.
No, you weren't.
Because
I
Reed
think
Richards'
you were
brain-
right in that. I think you were right in that because the offshoot, the bad part of Reed Richards does kind of limit what he could accomplish.
Take those limitless drugs, and then it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But Lex Luthor, he's determined only because he has to be. And other than that, he's just like, I get it, a scientist, Silver Age, or
Do they have an
businessman,
Elseworlds where
modern age.
Lex is Superman doesn't show up?
There's a lot of stuff like. I mean, there's
They should have one.
Yeah, I'd have to look.
You should
into
write
it.
one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Red Sun, the result of Superman is actually a descendant of Lex Luthor's.
Oh,
And the-
I didn't
the
remember that
L-
part.
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
him
it's
just.
the end. It's the Mark Millar ending of it.
Oh,
is,
okay.
Oh, something surprise! It's like what a twist. The Shyamalan ending.
Yeah, yeah.
And that when he's sent far away, he's actually sent far away, but it's in the past.
I want to be able to read minds like Professor X, and especially Jeff's right now. That would be, yeah. Why am I even picking? Like we should.
Professor X is good.
That's a great one.
Shut up! You're just too worried about your fucking fight now.
We'll talk about
No, I
it
like
later.
that.
No, it's good. What would you do though with your
Well, that's
telepathy?
the thing.
That's
Like
the thing.
I got my butler on
Okay.
deck. He's fixed up my day.
Yeah.
I can read his mind and see if there's any mutiny afoot there.
Oh, that's
obviously.
good. That's good.
In
You
case
do
I
got to
need
watch your butlers.
In case I need to get another butler, I'm not going to fire him. I'm going to kill him, obviously, because I don't respect disloyalty.
Clear.
And then you head out. You make sure the sun is shining where you are, and then you're just reading minds, man. You're out seeing what you can do with your day.
All
Like,
right.
what couldn't you do with reading minds?
Yeah. Did you ever see What Women Want?
I sure did. The
That's
Mel Gibson
that's
movie.
the power you want. You
Yeah.
want Mel Gibson's
I want Mel Gibson's mind
tele-
reading.
mind reading and anti-Semitism.
I got one.
He's already got one of those.
All that to hook up with Helen Hunt
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah.
and get roasted by Marissa Tomei in bed.
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's reading minds would be a cool thing.
You don't think it'd be terrible?
Oh yeah,
I guess
I
you
would-
have control
would-
over it. You could just be able to shut someone's.
See, that
Out.
was actually one of the things where I was reading that. I'm like, Adam, you're fucked up. Because you were like, I think one of it was Professor X says, I think you wrote it as mind control or something.
No, he
So
has.
that-
No, I
another
have
one.
mind.
reading. Oh.
I have mind control later on the list.
Because Professor X does that too with
I mean,
his
he
brain.
can.
He can control people.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I think about it, I'm like,
But he's
that's
also
like-
in a wheelchair, so I don't want to put too many
Too many caveats on it.
Yeah, I don't want to put too many of my ducks in that fucking row. I do want to be able to get up and rock.
I would never want to hear people's thoughts.
No,
I'd
see,
have to have.
I would.
I don't know, man.
Like, especially in business type situations.
And I don't want to know what some people think of me because I'm sure some people I think like me think I'm a piece of shit.
Or if I'm getting questioned by the police for all
Right.
the crimes I'm definitely going to commit when I have those limitless drugs.
Yeah.
You know, if I can read someone's mind, I know if they have evidence on me. I got,
Basically,
you're
evil.
always in control if you can read a mind.
Adam's
That's
evil.
true, but if you read someone's mind, they're like, I'm going to shoot this guy right now. You're like, ah, shit.
Well, then I at least have a little more time to
Yeah,
react.
it's basically like spider sense.
Right.
That's
Except I don't have to dress like a goddamn spider.
That'd be fun though.
I don't know. Professor X is pretty dapper.
yeah. He dresses in nice sharp suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting that.
That's true.
He's getting alien strange with them suits.
Oh, that's true.
He's getting that Shi'ar
The
business.
Shi'ar.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's getting some. Of
He
that.
knows exactly what
He's
you're
getting
talking
some
about.
galactic
sure do.
ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bam.
High five, Ed, too.
What's up?
You high five about people getting some, right?
Getting that deep space strange.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next? It's
That's me. All right.
or wait, is it?
Yeah, it is because you just picked.
Oh yeah.
Going that way. I'm gonna pick. We're giving a lot of Fantastic Four love
Yeah.
because I have picked Sue Storm's force fields.
Oh yeah.
Which it's sort of been intimated that Sue Storm is sort of like the secretly most powerful, like one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And they've always just kind of been like, like keeping her like, she's a woman, let's let her cook. But like she can literally, and they say that she could put a force field in your brain and just open it and like widen it out. Like she could literally just do anything. She can protect herself. She can not get hurt as long as she puts up a force shield. I mean, it's within limits, but she can fucking put them under her and hover her around. Like that is like this was the one that I'm like, this should win. Like even if it doesn't,
Yeah.
like it's I mean there's so much you could it's basically a form of its own telekinesis because you can move and control them. So if I wanted that water bottle, I just put a
Wrap it
force
in
shield
air.
around it and just bring it over to me. Like that's a baller ass move.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah,
tight.
that would save you so many steps.
Yeah, or I could just put a little force field in your brain and widen it out. And
Is
then-
she stronger than Superman?
I mean, that's silly.
no.
Ron, what's your next pick?
Oh, and I'm gonna go. I think this is my last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wolverine's healing factor
Wolverine.
/ Deadpool's. I mean,
No, you don't want that one.
no, because I don't want to be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to have the cancer part. And there's a zillion reasons behind that. One, it's just cool to not be able to not die, pretty much.
Yeah.
And live for a super long time.
Yeah, I like the idea that you can die. Like that's the thing about Wolverine's healing
Like-
factor that I liked, is that you're not immortal.
Yeah. But you do live a long,
Yeah,
long,
you'll just
long,
live
long
like a
time.
couple hundred years or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then on top of that, like you can get super buff because if you know about muscles, all building muscles is tearing them and then healing them, and you'd literally be just doing that almost instantaneously. So you could basically get to the height of strength of your human body could get to by exercising, and you'd probably be able to do it like pretty quickly. And then once you're done doing that, you're maintained.
Is this just a get buff quick scheme for you?
Absolutely.
All right. Should we? So this is my next. This is the last pick, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, he's not technically a hero, but I want Kilgrave's mind control.
Fucked up.
I mean,
You're
look,
so fucked up.
Look,
It's so
I
messed
get
up.
that he didn't use it for good, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't.
You can't control people's minds for good. You're controlling their
What
mind.
if I made Trump drop out of the election?
I mean,
that would have been good.
But it's I hate to be that guy, but it's sort of also against the will of the people, isn't it?
Yeah, you might.
Oh, the people I don't give a fuck about if I'm controlling minds. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
This
that's
was-
what we're saying.
This was the one when I saw this one on your list. I was like, you fucking creep.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I was like, Jesus.
I mean, in a
Christ.
nice way, because you see, I've listened to enough of your podcasts
you know-
to know that
you
you're
know-
not really a
'cause-
scumbag.
Well, because here's the
But-
thing.
Look, the sun does damage too, but people also harness it for good.
Well, here's the thing about
I
about
love that you
Kilgrave,
compared
though.
the sun giving someone a tan and getting vitamin D to you making a person do a thing.
Like
Sure.
Like Kilgrave's power is almost exclusively used to kill people and rape.
Yeah.
Like that's
So I
legit.
just wouldn't rape.
Well, that's good.
Duh.
Glad to hear that.
I just do a lot of murder that I get away with because limitless drugs.
Well, I do like that you pulled something from Jessica Jones because Alias is one of my all-time favorite comics.
Yeah.
I really did love that.
Jessica Jones.
And honestly, that
is,
was a really good TV show.
It was good.
It
That's
is-
actually
Jessica
partly
Jones was
because Kilgrave
fantastic,
is
yeah.
so fucking creepy.
Yeah, Kilgrave
and
was
scary.
great in that.
The comics, it's actually like
Even worse,
super
right?
creepy. I
Yeah.
don't know if
Yeah.
you read it, but it's super dark and it's really fucked up.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean that's a hell of a pick, Adam. It's
Look, I'm out there.
It's a real.
Then I'm out there betting on sports. I'm winning every fight I bet on. Like I'm ruling MMA betting. They bet on MMA, right? I'm sure people
Yeah,
do.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Every sport that is a
I'm
thing
winning all
is
that
bet on.
because I'm making some motherfucker just punch himself.
But why are you even betting if you just can walk up to a bank teller and be like, I want you to erase all of this. I want you to give me all the money, and then I want you to erase all the footage of it.
You're right. You're right. So yeah, I wouldn't fuck with
See, like-
MMA.
How about how they're gonna feel afterwards when they remember that they did something they didn't want to do?
It's very
as
rapey,
people.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd probably make them feel good about it because I can do that.
Yeah, but that
I
only
can control
lasts
minds.
that only lasts
Yeah.
12 hours.
yeah, that doesn't stick around.
Then I just re-up every 12 hours.
You're gonna
With
have
the
you're
world?
gonna be very
Yeah.
busy.
Adams is right. You'll never be able to enjoy it. You're too busy running laps trying to get people to feel good about the fact that you mind raped them.
But I got all these other. What do I got? I got all kinds of
Look,
good
man,
shit.
you took your
I
mind
mean,
dick
my
out.
butler can take some of it off my hands. Obviously, I'll teach him. I'll train him up.
You're an evil man.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just mad that I've built the perfect person.
By the way,
Throughout the
you could.
course
Why
of
would you
this.
even need a fucking butler if you had the mind control?
Because it's a power thing.
You could just make a butler.
How do you know that's not how I'd get it?
Uh,
Fine, go, idiot.
My heavy hitter. I saved it for last.
It's a very good one.
Doctor Strange's magic powers. Yeah, Doctor Strange can do
Yay.
all sorts of shit. He can teleport with his magic.
Yep.
He can control fucking reality and twist it and warp it and shit. Doc, did you see Doctor Strange?
Multi-dimensional travel, really?
Yeah.
As well.
Right. You can. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is such a powerful character that whenever they have like these really, really big crossovers,
They just
it's
have him
usually
fix it.
like, I got to go and meditate on this or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the original Civil War was entirely he was like,
Oh
not
yeah, so he didn't fix
participating.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's such a powerful character that.
Well,
he could do
sometimes
that.
he's not allowed to do some stuff, right? If I'm remembering correctly,
Yeah, well, Doctor Strange is.
he's
you
got to
know,
like stick to some
he's held with
specific
the rules of the Vishanti or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I mean, he can. I mean, it's kind of. I mean,
But if you have his powers, that doesn't mean you have to
yeah,
do that, right?
I hate to use. Yeah, there's ethics involved that
yeah.
And
Lame.
I hate to use this, but he's kind of limitless in his power to, to just what he can learn. Like if he learns it, like it's like studying.
Yeah.
Like you study something and then you can do it.
And
you
Ed
can,
and I were talking about this. One of the things Ed doesn't like about magic is that people just get it. You just get to be magic, and then you can just do whatever amorphous thing you want to do. But Doctor Strange had to earn all of that. He has
Yeah.
to learn it.
Well, I think a lot of characters in comics. I mean, magic is one of those things where sometimes it's like inherent, but you can't harness it. And it's not until you get to a character like Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate where they actually have been like, I've studied this in a pocket dimension for 1,000 years while
Yeah.
I was not aging, so I could learn all this shit. Like that's fucking baller.
Yeah.
Like that's a really cool move.
Yeah, you probably also have thousands of years of experience living in different dimensions, and therefore you're probably pretty smart as well.
Yeah. And as Mike Talley added, magic is stronger than Superman.
Yeah, actually, that's the one of Superman's weaknesses.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's why Captain Marvel could probably throw a smack
Yeah,
down on
Captain
him.
Marvel does pretty well against the old Superman.
All right.
We didn't say if you can take a character's. Somebody asked. Elliot Farmer said, if you can take a character's entire power set, why not Doctor Manhattan?
Oh, we weren't
'Cause
taking
didn't-
entire power
You
set.
can't. Like.
Otherwise, I'm doing Legion.
Yeah. Like we're only taking one specific thing, and Doctor Strange's one power is his magic manipulation. And
Or
control.
the one that I took off my list that I was thinking about was Nathan.
Summers.
From
Fielder.
from Hero. I can't think of his last name.
Oh, the one that could
From
absorb
Heroes, he can absorb all the powers.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Yeah, that character. Nathan's is not Nathan. But whatever his name was. I can't remember.
I just want to kill the cheerleader.
Should we get to cutting some stuff?
Let's cut some stuff.
All right.
I'm
ready to cut.
Who's gonna go first?
I mean, I went first before.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm cutting Batman's butler. This is bullshit.
You fucking idiot. Is it my turn to cut?
Yeah.
I am going to cut Reed Richards' brain.
It's reasonable.
I feel like the Lex Luthor's brain was the better argument, and also fuck you for cutting Batman's butler.
All right. I'm gonna look at. I will. I might have to bail out on Spider Sense. I feel like in the real world, it's not like danger's not that common. You can avoid it most of the time.
All right.
Reasonable. Like you might get a couple fender benders because you don't have it, but other than that, I feel like you'd be all right.
Use it to know when ISIS is around.
Yeah.
Ron, what's your next cut?
Look, man, this doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah, it does. Whatever you're about to say does mean you don't like me.
But I'm getting rid of Kilgrave's mind control because it's creepy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was gonna.
Wow.
That was gonna be the one I took too because it's so rapey.
Wow. PC out of control. Jesus. All right. What's the next cut from your safe space over there?
That's you, Adam.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I am going to cut the Punisher's determination. Come on.
Honestly, I'm surprised it made it this far.
Yeah, that was probably my next one, even though I do like that.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna get rid of Reed Richards' plasticity, his stretchiness. That doesn't grossing people out while I'm reaching for a soda across the room or something. That's creepy.
That's a good point. 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, now it's Ed's turn to save one. Ed, those are the 6 we cut. What belongs on the list?
Here, Ed, come here.
Those are the ones that we cut. Oh yeah, sorry. I am going to have to put back in. No. If you weren't being a fucking dick, you would have heard me say that I'm going to put back in Punisher's determination. Fuck
Oh, god damn it!
Wow. I want that one to win just because it's my
The
worst
worst
one.
pick of all time on any ListCast ever?
No, not even close.
No, definitely.
No.
All right, so
Guy.
all right, we're gonna refresh and then we will announce the final winners. Number 5, Sue Storm's Force Fields.
Hey, that's a nice little honorable mention.
Number 4, Yoda's Control of the Force.
I'll take it.
Number 3, probably just because it's my podcast, Professor X's Mind Reading. Number 2, Teleportation from Jumper. And number 1, Wolverine's Healing Factor.
What are the top 2? I don't remember who's.
I fucked with
Did you
Wolverine's
notice
healing factor.
who was in the top 2 there?
No, I didn't. I don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, I think those were mine.
Yeah. So this was a Quincy
I'm sorry,
Johnson
who's
left a
stronger
comment
again?
and said Squirrel Girl. No, we are not starting the Who's Stronger Again comment because
Well, I mean, we just proved that I'm smarter by picking the 2 best things, right? So then maybe I'm right about Superman too.
You pandering turd.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
All right. So this was fun.
It was
we
fun.
should do we have anything to plug before we get
Yeah.
out of here?
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
I've got 3 shows. The 28th, I'm at Comic Cure. I think it's called the Social Attic. It's an upstairs room. There's tickets on my website, on my Facebook page. You can find the tickets. On the 1st, I'm at Anime Expo doing the Dirty Nerdy show, as I like to call it. They literally told us to be dirty for that show.
And fucking anime dorks,
It's
man. They
awesome.
like it.
It's one of the best shows I've ever done. And then the next best show that I probably will have ever done is going to be on Mint on Card on the 14th.
Yeah, that will be the best show you've ever
Yeah, I've heard great things about it.
done. Well, you're damn right you will.
So
All right, Jeff.
Mint on Cards, the second Friday of every month. July 14th, Bastille Day. You'll see Ron Swallow, among many other absolutely fantastic comics. Also, I will be July 1st, after the Mint on Card, the Unpopular Opinion Barbecue. I will be at Anime Expo on your dirty ass Comics on Comics show.
You are?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm on that show.
That's
I'm on that
awesome.
show.
Nice.
And tomorrow night, or depending on when this goes up, tonight, I will be at Quincy Johnson's show at the Hollywood Hotel
Nice.
at 8 o'clock. Among other things, find me on the internet. I post about my shows.
Oh, I forgot one more thing.
Oh,
Nope.
by all means.
It's too late.
Me and Ed Greer have a podcast. It's gonna be called Nerd Goat. It should be out literally in the next couple of days and stuff. And we'll have Twitter and all that stuff going for it. Greatest of all time, Nerd Goat.
Nope. Goat.
Got it.
Goat.
And the backyard show is sold out. So if you're hoping to come to that, too bad, motherfuckers. Sold
Nice.
out quick.
Well
Sold
done,
out
guys.
fast.
Yeah, like super fast.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 days. It was really fast. So we'll see all of you there that are coming. That'll be good times.
Yeah, we will.
Follow us on the socials. Unpops.podcast on Instagram, Unpops on Twitter, Unpops Network on Facebook, and all of those things. And give this podcast good ratings and reviews on iTunes. We need that shit. It helps. And all right, I think that's it. Jeff, say goodbye.
You get the Ron Swallow rookie card, everybody.
Ron, say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.